Yes. How you guys all doing? I tell you, it's all about Justin's show. Talking about transfers for all teams in EPL. It's all about transfer news. It's gonna be massive today. We give you the real updates. I'm talking about real updates on transfer for each team in EPL. I tell you, this channel will continue to grow from strength to strength, giving you fantastic news about English Premiership team. Not only me in the studio, I have an Arsenal fan in the studio. I also have Chelsea fans in the studio, also Manchester United in the studio. Talking about Arsenal fan, Okwe Adebari from Nigeria is standing in by, looking sexy like Arsenal team. I tell you, my brother from another mother. What's going on, bro? Happy?
I'm great.
How you doing?
I'm great, my guy. Very well, thank you. Always a pleasure to be here.
All right, massive. That's Okwe telling me something. It's rebel to go. Also, Professor Tuchel of Arsenal, of Chelsea. I beg your pardon. Sorry there. So, Professor Tuchel is also in the studio. Robbie is also in the studio right now. We want to give you the latest transfer news. It's going to be here every day show. I tell you, it's on this channel. Robbie, you're live. It's a Manchester United fan. He's going to tell us what's going on. Let me bring Opie in first as an Arsenal fan. Opie, what's going on, bro?
Very well, thank you. Nice to see you, boss. You're looking clean and fresh.
Don't tell me, bro. I'm just managing myself. It's good to have you up here. You're an Arsenal fan. I'm right. So I guess so many things, coming in, going in from Arsenal. Let me bring this to the viewers. What's going on in Arsenal fan? I'll be asking so many questions about. We are focusing on Arsenal for today. Arsenal is looking at some players. I'm showing on the screen. I'm looking at Gabriel Jesus. What do you think about it? What's going on in Arsenal?
Well, for the Gabriel Jesus deal, it seems like it's going to be sorted out very, very soon, before the end of June. Multiple trusted sources have said that, first of all, personal terms have been agreed between Jesus and Arsenal. Now it's left to Manchester City and Arsenal to agree on a proper price tag. But definitely it's achievable. Arsenal definitely want him. They've shown all intentions that they want him. And they wouldn't really mind to spend £50 million on a 25-year-old striker who can also play on the wings. And he's proven and tested in the English Premier League. He's a serial winner, as you know, and definitely he suits Arteta's style of play. His pressing game is fantastic for what Arteta loves to do. He's full of energy, and like I said, he can also play through the wing. So buying Gabriel Jesus might not be the perfect answer to Arsenal's scoring goals worry. But then you've also got Eddie Nketiah, who may likely sign a new contract, and then Folarin Balogun is still in the team. So if Arsenal do decide to splash the cash on him to make him their top 9, the person who's going to be delivering goals, I don't think it's going to be a bad idea, knowing the fact that they've got people like Nketiah and Folarin Balogun in the pipeline. However, Arsenal needs to deliver fast. Arteta needs to deliver well. And then if it feels like Gabriel Jesus is going to be the man, why not then? So let's look forward to him coming to the Arsenal, wearing that number 9 jersey. Earlier today, he played alongside Gabriel Martinelli for Brazil against Japan earlier in the day, and they seem to link up pretty well. So, Arsenal fans will be looking forward to that. So, definitely, I would love to see Gabriel Jesus in Arsenal colours very, very soon. And I believe that the deal will be wrapped up before the month of June is over.
All right, that's Okwe for you there. I think the sound is a little bit somehow. But nevertheless, we're looking at Gabriel Jesus going to Arsenal. And let me see whether I can find Robbie. Hey, Robbie from Ilefe. What's going on, bro? Hi, Robbie. I think I can hear him right now. I think the network there is so bad, terrible. It's so terrible. Let's get into this straight from my team. That's Manchester United. We're looking at Frank de Jong. Robbie, are you there? Can you hear me loud and clear? Or what is going on in Ilefe? Wow, I can't hear him. We are looking at Frank de Jong coming into Manchester United. But the fee has not been agreed. The guy is still telling us he wants to stay. We don't know what's going on with him yet. But I would like to show you something on the paper top for today for our viewers to look at. See, you know,
Yeah, James Milner has signed a new contract.
yes, welcome, Prof.
Yeah,
James Milner has signed a new year, 1 year
new contract.
contract
Yeah.
for Liverpool. Professor Tuke, what do you think about this signing? 1 more year for this old man? Is it a good
It's
one then?
it's a good signing in
36
terms of
years old.
yeah, but when you're looking for a man who is industrious, it's a machine. It can you want to close you need this sort of experienced players in the dressing room. Yeshina is the sort of player that can run through a brick wall for his manager. So he's very wealthy. He's got wealth of experience. He can close the game down. It's good for the squad. The squad is now he has adopted a squad role now. So and is very comfortable with it. So I think for them is a new signing because you're not going to get a young player, up and coming player who will be comfortable sitting on the bench. But James Milner haven't played a lot of games already in the Premier League. He's got a lot of caps. I don't have the numbers, but so much. He'll be comfortable sitting on the bench and playing the odd games in the Carling Cup and the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and then coming in vital games to close the game down. You know what you can get from James
All
Milner.
right, that's
You're always going to get a solid 7 out of 10 from him. So yeah, it's a good signing.
yeah. Straight into it. Can you tell us what's going on in Chelsea? Chelsea
Uh,
fans, what's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah, I
Can
will.
you
We'll
please
just
tell
quickly touch
us?
on what Okoya said about the Gabriel Jesus. I've always been somebody who has been clamoring for Gabriel Jesus to go to Arsenal. I think he's a perfect fit for them. Like he said, he's worked with Ateta before. I mean, I always imagine the combination of Jesus and Odegaard. I think would be electric, explosive. Odegaard behind Jesus, he always likes to run it behind, make the run. So Arsenal should do well to tie that up. And for Chelsea, we're looking at Osman Dembele and from
Yeah.
Barcelona on a free. I think that deal should come through maybe it's a matter of weeks or a matter of days or a week at most. I think it's a good signing for Chelsea. I've watched him play. Like I said earlier in the show, Tuchel really speaks highly of Dembele. He considers Dembele one of the most talented players he has ever coached. So for me, it's a no-brainer that he's going to go all out for Dembele. And Chelsea need that penetrative winger. I feel CH always comes short. Pulisic is
Mm.
explosive, but he's injury prone and he has not been producing. Otinodor is another explosive winger who hasn't been producing as well. So if you look at the Chelsea ranks, you have Mason Mount
Mm-hmm.
who is a midfielder naturally, Kai Havertz who is more of a striker. So we don't have an explosive out and out winger. And Musa, I said, yeah, Dembele. I don't know his full name, but Dembele is a very good fit for that. We're also looking at Jules Koundé, the Sevilla centre back. Yeah, there's a
Mm.
long time target for Chelsea, and I think the way it's going now, Chelsea it's a matter of time before Chelsea, uh, uh, sign him up. We're looking at a fee of 51 or thereabout, figures around 51 million pounds for him. So for me,
Wow.
it's a good to replace
Wow.
uh, Rudiger.
But are you not looking at a striker? Because I heard this guy is injured. I'm talking about Lukaku going to Inter Milan. I mean,
Yeah,
are you not going to
yeah.
start looking for a striker
I
as
heard,
well?
yeah, I heard the rumor of an exchange, Lautaro Martinez coming to Chelsea and Lukaku going to Inter Milan. I'm not so sure how that would happen, how that would work. But if it happens, I think for me, with the way Tuchel
Mm.
plays, I don't think he needs an out and out hold up striker. It would be interesting to see how
Yeah.
Erling Haaland copes in Man City. I know he's the greatest in the world. He knows how to fit these things. Maybe Erling Haaland might play him from the wing. Who knows? But Lukaku doesn't. For me, it doesn't fit the style of Thomas Tuchel because Tuchel likes their strikers to be dynamic. You should be able to move
Mm.
around the box, come short, go long. So Lukaku knows just one way, and so I feel like uh, Lautaro Martinez might be very good for Chelsea. If they can snap that deal up, Lukaku to Inter, Lautaro Martinez to Chelsea might be good. For now, I'm not hearing any rumors about Chelsea looking at any other striker. It's just Dembele and Jules Koundé for now.
All right, fantastic. Let me go straight to Robbie. Robbie, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good
All
evening.
right.
Good to be on
All
the
right,
show.
fantastic. Yes, good to see you. What do you think about Manchester United transfer so far? We are looking at Frank de Jong still hanging in there, no signing yet. Timber is also there, and Nunes as well. So what do you think is going on? What do you think is no signing yet? They are just going out.
Yeah, so far so good. Manchester United have been able to offload players. We're looking at Paul Pogba going out, Jesse Lingard, Mata, Matic, and a couple of other guys going out of the club. Nothing concrete yet on any signings by the club. And just like you mentioned earlier on, Frankie De Jong has made his opinion clear, and he has made it known that he wants to stay at Barcelona. I think about last week, Barcelona made it clear to him that they probably might have to offload him because of their cash crisis at the moment. So it remains to be seen if he would practically take Manchester United. Bearing in mind that Manchester United will not be playing Champions League football next season. They will be playing in Europe, but not the Europe every player wants to play in. So that is the conundrum right now. Also for Nunes, there's this report that I'm trying to get the name of this striker that Benfica is looking at signing Mario Götze. So hopefully, if they can get the deal over the line, maybe they will be able to release Nunes to United. So I think that is just the update on Manchester United as of the moment. But away from Manchester United, I think the big one coming in is the fact that Nathan Ake is billed to be picked up by Newcastle United for a fee of around 50 million.
I'm just seeing that one right now. It's just coming in now.
So Newcastle are looking at bringing him because Eddie Howe and Nathan Ake were both at Bournemouth before, and Nathan Ake and Eddie Howe is a big admirer of the Dutch player, and he wants to bring him to Newcastle. And let us not forget that Newcastle of old is not the Newcastle that we have right now. Newcastle have money. They are ready to spend that money, and they actually played some very exciting football in the second half of the season. In just this concluded season. And for me, I will pick them as my own team of the season because at the point in time they were kissing relegation, and just like that, they practically survived relegation, and they did very well, producing some very wonderful results along the way. So Newcastle are looking to bring him into their squad to bolster their defense and hopefully make a couple of signings so that they can start the season and start strongly. So that's what I have for now.
Yeah, that's massive. That's a very good one from Newcastle. Now I'm coming to you. You want to say something? Tuka, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm just reading some reports now about this Man United and Man City wanting to battle for the signing of Calvin Phillips. The Leeds United.
It's coming in live right now. Yes, that is a Leeds United player.
Very good player. Very good. Played very well. Bielsa knows how to play high-intensity football and control the game. It was very vital also in England's run to the final of the Euros. So you look at Man United and you think Calvin Phillips might fit in properly. For me, they don't have an out-and-out DMF who can pick the ball, who can read the game and make good passes like Calvin Phillips. Man City obviously looking to replace Fernandinho, but you look at that City side and you see Calvin Phillips doesn't get into that side because it's going to be a squad player at best because Rodri starts the game for all day long. So if Man United can go all out and get him, I think it will be a very good signing for them. That's the signing of Calvin Phillips.
All right. Okay, I'm coming to you right now. What about the situation of Sadio Mane in Liverpool? He's saying he wants to go to I think it says
Bayern Munich.
I think it said something about, let me check. It says he doesn't want to go to Bayern Munich, that he prefers to go Lyon or something. That's the latest news I'm looking at right now. That Sadio Mane he said jokingly that he prefers to go to Marseille. Jokingly, he says he wants to, Marseille, that he prefers to go to Marseille. So what do you think the destination of Manu could be? Because at this moment, the guy wants to leave.
Of course, definitely, he wants to leave Liverpool. I believe for the longest of time, Liverpool have not accorded him that respect that he deserves compared to Mohamed Salah. And Mane has been a clutch player for Liverpool, I must say. Coming in from the wings, playing through the middle. He's a very versatile player. He rarely gets injured, and I believe he doesn't get enough recognition in terms of what goes home to him in the bank compared to his other compatriots. And definitely, it's the right time for him to leave the club. He has won the Premier League with them. He has won the Champions League with them, won the
FA
Carabao
Cup.
Cup, won the FA Cup. I mean, what's next? He's done everything that needs to be done with them. And thankfully, while with them, he won the AFCON with Senegal. So it's time for a new experience. I believe by the end of this year, he'll be turning 30. So might as well just go for a new experience. And we all know that Robert Lewandowski is going to leave Bayern Munich one way or the other this summer transfer window. And Bayern is going to be a perfect place for Mane. Mane loves high intensity football as well. And
Yeah.
the type of coach Nagelsmann is, that's how he's trying to build his team. And then Nagelsmann is now trying to get more players who can suit that style of intensity so that he can always easily switch between a three at the back and a four at the back. That's why there
Yes.
are rumors about Serge Gnabry also leaving Bayern Munich, because if Nagelsmann wants to play three at the back, Gnabry is going to find himself playing as a wing back, and he really does not want to play in that position. That's why we've had so many rumors about Gnabry possibly coming back to Arsenal. That would be fantastic for Arsenal fans. I would love to see that happen. But definitely, I believe Bayern Munich are ready to sign Sadio Mane. I mean, reports in Germany are saying that the Bayern Munich sporting director, Salih Hamzic, he has said that, look, Mane is his ultimate target this
Ultimate
transfer
target.
window.
Yeah.
So they will do everything and anything to get him. And obviously, they'll offer him good money. There's no doubt about that. And he'll probably be earning what he should be earning for his status. I mean, if Liverpool went ahead to win the Champions League, and if they won the Premier League as well, I believe we would have a very, very strong conversation about Mane possibly winning the Ballon d'Or alongside Benzema. Would have that conversation. But sadly, he didn't win the Champions League, didn't win the Premier League. It would be difficult for him. But nevertheless, he's been a fantastic player for the last 2 or 3 years now. So definitely, it's looking like Bayern Munich. And for £30 million, that's a great bargain for Bayern Munich.
Absolutely. Now I'm still coming to you now, okay, but this is what the question I'm going to ask you guys about your clubs. For example, Arsenal. I'm going to start with you, okay. What exact players do you think you guys need? I mean, what positions? Is it wing back, left back? Before I now go to Professor Tuchel, let's lay down the position you guys are looking at, and do you think your club could be able to achieve this by signing these players into this position? I mean, I'm talking about the boards. Are they going to support the players? So I'm going to start with you, Ope. What do you think Arsenal need at this time? The kind of players you guys need. In which position are you guys looking at? Let's start from you, Ope.
All right. So first of all, Arsenal needs a backup and right back to Tomiyasu. We've seen that Tomiyasu was extremely he was injury porous, and when Tomiyasu was not playing, it was a struggle to fill in that right back position. Talking about the likes of Cedric and sometimes Ben White playing in that position, but they really couldn't do the same job that Tomiyasu was able to do. So Arsenal need a backup right back. We know that Hector Bellerin has said he doesn't want to come back to Arsenal. He's most likely going to Real Betis. That's where he's trying to push his future towards. So first of all, a right back. Then is a solid backup to Kieran Tierney. Rumor has it that Arsenal are probably going to sign Kieran Tierney's compatriot from Bologna, talking about Aaron Hickey, a young left back who can also play with both feet. He's ambidextrous, which Arteta obviously loves after signing Tomiyasu, so you would know that. So if Arsenal can get Aaron Hickey, that would be fantastic. Then going forward, Arsenal need a solid number 8 who can play on the left side of Thomas Partey. We know that Arteta is eventually going to evolve this team into playing a 4-3-3 with a single holding midfielder, an anchor in Thomas Partey, which they already have. But then he needs a left-footed number 8. Granit Xhaka is probably not the best fit for it because Granit Xhaka lacks pace. Xhaka takes a bit of time to process his thoughts, and we know Xhaka is very rash in his decision making. So they need a much better player. I would have felt that Aurelien Tchouameni would have been the perfect, exactly. But Liverpool and Real Madrid are slugging it out for him. Another perfect player that could fit into that bill right now has to be Houssem Aouar. 2 seasons ago, Lyon valued Aouar at about 60 million to 75 million pounds. Arsenal could not splash the cash on him. Now, Lyon are willing to let Aouar go for as low as 25 million pounds. So why not cash in on him? I wonder why. And obviously, there's another fantastic midfielder I have in mind, Thomas Lemar, who's at Atletico Madrid. Lemar hasn't been getting a lot of Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't really been getting a lot of games in the past 2 seasons under Diego Simeone. Obviously, with the inclusion of Rodrigo De Paul last season, Neymar's time, gaming time also reduced, and then even when he had to play, sometimes he'll be pushed to left wing back position. So why not come to Arsenal and have regular gaming time? I remember before he made the move from Monaco, Arsenal was seriously pushing for him, and then a few days before the end of the transfer window, he chose Atletico Madrid, and that was the end of the story. So moving forward, definitely Arsenal need, as far as I'm concerned, they need 2 world-class strikers, right? Aubameyang left, Lacazette left. They need 2 world-class strikers. If they can splash the cash on Gabriel Jesus and one other striker, maybe somebody like Victor Osimhen. I know it might be a long shot, but I am aware that his agents actually came to England a couple of weeks ago.
Are you sure he's not coming to Newcastle?
I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to see Osimhen in any other colours in the Premier League apart from Arsenal.
Oh my goodness!
So hopefully he comes in for Arsenal, and then hopefully Arsenal is able to splash the cash. I mean, buying 2 strikers like Gabriel Jesus and Victor Osimhen shows the intent going forward, and knowing that Arsenal want to win trophies now and then. And then finally, they need a versatile left winger. We know Bukayo Saka has that right wing spots booked down, and then Nicolas Pepe seems like he can't really hit his running in an Arsenal shirt. So definitely they need a very, very good left winger, and I believe getting Serge Gnabry back will be the right step in the right direction. Beautiful player. He's very good with both feet, explosive with speed, and his finishing is 10 times better than it was while he was at Arsenal. But then, aside Gnabry, whose valuation is about £40 million, I don't know if Arsenal want to spend that much on a winger who they could probably sign for less. But Bayern are going to hold out their valuation on the player. But then another what Arsenal should be looking at currently, I believe, is once again Wilfred Zaha. Wilfred Zaha has been doing fantastically well for Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace obviously would not want to let him go. And then looking at his age, would he be able to continue, performing at that level? But then that's up to Arsenal. Let's see what they do, and hopefully the board gives the money, and Ateta and Edu spend wisely.
Yeah. Sure. I think
I was
this.
I was just going to ask something. Don't you think it's a long shot at 2 world-class strikers for Arsenal, especially?
Definitely, it is. It is, and I believe that's why they renewed the contract for Eddie Nketiah.
Exactly. I feel like Arsenal is just one striker. Most likely, it's going to be Jesus with Nketiah, because if you say you want Osimhen and Jesus, you're asking one of them to be on the bench. For Arsenal in an Europa League, I don't think that might work. So for me,
but then again, Gabriel Jesus can also play on the wing. So you might have the combination of Jesus, Osimhen, and Saka.
Well, yeah, that works. But then you're now asking the likes of Rowe and
Odegaard
to also be on the bench, and they might leave and young talent. So,
but that's what
it's a good analysis.
If you take a look at Man City, we have options: Grealish, Sterling, Jesus,
a lot of options,
and now Haaland coming in. So I believe that's what great teams will always be about. Top class players, quality in depth. That's the most important thing now for good teams to win, if you ask me. I mean, just take a look at Real Madrid. They have someone like Camavinga always on the bench, someone like Rodrigo always on the bench. But whenever they come on, they are game changers. They make a difference. If Arsenal want to do well in the EPL, because there's so many other strong teams right now. We've got Aston Villa seriously strengthening up. Crystal Palace, Everton with a good season under Frank Lampard can do very well. Same thing with West Ham. So if Arsenal are not careful, they'll fall by the wayside.
All right, now, Professor Tuka, because of our time, what do you think Chelsea need to strengthen? Which position
quickly,
do you think that should strengthen?
Yeah, quickly. I need to, first of all, we're not so sure now that Rudiger and Christensen is left. We're not sure if Tuchel wants to still play back 3. Because if he still wants to play back 3, can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead. Sure.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because if he still wants to play back 3, that means he has to get two defenders. So we're in for Jose Koundé. We've alluded to that already. I think Chelsea need to go out and get a defender like Pau Torres from Villarreal. I think he's left-sided. He can play the left-sided centre-back very well. He's left-footed, and I think he's very composed on the ball, can pick a pass from the back. So I think they should go all out and get two defenders. One is not enough. You're losing 2 or even 3, as Liqueta might leave as well. So you're losing 2 or 3 centre-backs, and you're going to be challenging on all fronts. So you need at least to replace them with 2. So Chelsea have to go for Pau Torres with Koundé. Also, if you look at the left back, Ben Chilwell went out in an ACL for a long time last season. He's just going to come back and start training. We don't know how his fitness will be like. Chelsea need a left back. Alonso is leaving for Barcelona on the free. So for me, they should look at someone like Cucurella from Brighton, perfect for that position. Has played it before. We saw him against Man United. He practically destroyed Man United. So they should go and get Cucurella as a left back. For the striking position, yeah, we talked about that already. Luther Martinez would be okay for me. They can get him, and maybe Jarrod Bowen from West Ham to play the right wing as well. So yeah, that's the positions I feel like Chelsea should. We have some players coming back. Gallagher is coming back from Crystal Palace. So yeah, I think if Chelsea can do that business, they should be fine for next year.
All right, thank you, Professor Tuchel. Let's go straight into Manchester United. Robbie, what do you think our club should be looking at? What position we need to strengthen? I'm going to say CDM first. What about you, Robbie?
Okay. I'll go for the left back position. I'll go for the center back position. I'm sorry. I think Cucurella seems to be the hot stick or the hot stick right now. I'll take Cucurella for the left back position. I'll take Leicester City's central defender Fofana to pair Varane at the back. Fofana knows how to read the ball very well. He is very calculative. He's a neat player. He's very strong, and that guy has his head in the game. So I'll put Maguire on the bench. That I'll play Fofana and Varane.
You're looking for trouble.
Spell Maguire. I mean, 80 million pounds down the drain. Come on.
Who go buy him?
My brother.
Maybe
will Arsenal buy him? Will you come for him?
God forbid. God forbid.
So no, don't worry, we'll give Arsenal for free. So for the midfield, I'll take Ward-Prowse and I'll take Chumani. And the reason why I'll take Ward-Prowse is because of what it brings to the table in terms of his set pieces, his corner kicks, his free kicks. Those are added advantage to any attack-oriented team. For Chumani knows how to press. He knows his passing accuracy is wonderful. And he is young. He has the legs. He has the energy to burn. I will put McTominay in the bench, or I'll probably even dash Arsenal as well. So for the attack, I have seen Nunes play against Liverpool when they're during their Champions League encounter, and I would say that guy is goodbye. He is going to be productive as long as the passes come for him from the midfield, and it keeps the level of it keeps the level that we have actually seen him playing. I think there will be no problem. So I'll take Nunes up front. I think that will just be it for now, because the squad cannot take too much players at this time since he's a new coach, and we are just trying to review the game. So that is my take.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow we'll be here again at the same time. It's just going to be 30 minutes show. Okwe, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, because there's so many. Yeah, because this transfer update, we got to keep updating our viewers. A lot of things is happening. For example, I've never seen Manchester United being so quiet like this. So quiet. We don't even know who they're targeting. So it's something we need to be bringing. Too quiet. It's unusual. I mean, we just don't know who's going to resign, where we're going to sign. Every players have been linked to us. So thank you, guys. Hope at the same time we're going to, heat up tomorrow. Professor Tuchel, tomorrow we're still going to do the same thing. Thank you so much, Okwe. Tomorrow we'll be back again. Professor Tuchel, thank you so much. We want to appreciate you so much for coming to this show. All right, Robbie, at the same time, please give it KBC for me that is everything okay from your own side as well. I'm talking about the...
I will. Thank you very much.
Yes. Chief Larry, sorry, how you doing there? How you doing? Good to see you all the way from OK City. That's Oklahoma City. Bro, I can't hear you.
No, it's okay.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much. This is just in show that we're talking about EPL team transfer. Hope to see you tomorrow, because you're going to hit the Manchester United head. What are they doing? Sign players for me. Let us be happy. We have so many players, CDM. We have so many things we need to do. Manchester United is silent. They are killing my soul. Please
Right.
help me. What is going on?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There's a lot going on in the background. It's just that Ten Hag says he doesn't want to be in the limelight anymore. He's just things on the ground, and then when things are already settled, then he'll bring it all up. So for right now, things are happening. Just stay cool. Good things are happening.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for joining us late. So tomorrow we'll be all here. Thank you all, people. Thank you. It's going to be massive here. I tell you, it's going to be massive on this channel. We know what we are doing. We're talking about EPL transfer updates for all teams in English Premiership. Once again, they call me the Dawn of Sports Entertainment. No doubt about it. Same time tomorrow. Let's see it. Bye for now.